do you know these 3 factors that might predict your next win? Here I'm going to tell you how to increase the odds of winning. Understanding the variables that might predict a win or loss scenario will help players and coaches plan their in-season training. So in-season periodization is a training or a programming technique in which we want to protect the matches that are going to be hard to win, and then allow the trainers or the players to be able to do more exercise and more training before the matches that won't be so hard to win. As a coach or player, you know that physical training develops fitness, but it can also cause fatigue. The fatigue hides fitness, and once the fatigue is removed, then you can show your fitness. By entering a period of reduced training, will lower the fatigue, and this is what we want to do before a match or a game that is hard to win. So in-season periodization suggests that prior to an important match, we're going to lower the training volume to increase the likelihood of winning. In the case of matches that should be easier to win, the players and the team may be able to withstand higher training volumes. So traveling away from home exerts a negative pressure on winning a game. The further you go, the worse it becomes. So interstate travel seems to be the worst for producing performance. But we can begin to mitigate these factors by making sure that you have familiar sleeping conditions. That might mean taking a pillow with you, your pillow with you, using blue light blockers, and arriving early in the week so you can acclimatise to the new time period and the different weather. Next, we want to talk about the between match breaks. So remembering about fatigue, that fatigue will block fitness. If we have a short period of time between games, fatigue will accumulate. So the greater the length of time between matches will produce better performances. But of course you can't change the fixtures. So what we need to do is pre-season, have enough training volume to make you fit enough or the team fit enough. And then also use in-season recovery methods, and make sure you go to look at the blog that's on our website on that. Make sure the players have enough sleep, make sure the players are reducing their stress, and using good nutrition. The next thing that affects how if your team might win or lose, is the opposition rank from the previous year. So while you can't change that, if there's a game or a match that's important for you to win, then you need to make sure that you're doing these recovery methods and protecting that match so it's more likely that you'll win. So if there's an opposition that is highly ranked, then you need to protect that match. Lastly, we need to understand that as the season goes on, so will the fatigue increase, and this is going to magnify how much these forces, or the pressure these forces will cause your team to win or lose. So these are important variables for the coaches and the players to understand. We want to use in-season periodization to try and mitigate the negative effects of travel, the opposition ranking, and match break lengths.